Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel, Your Sunny Arches, and I am, of course, Your Sunny Arches. And I'm going to do a general reading for the second half of June of 2020. It's a general reading for the second half of June 2020. Now, I've been trying to do this already a couple of times, and I was trying to do something new, but I guess I'm going to stick with this method until I find something that is more to my liking. Because you know what? I'm a very people person, and I want to be able to feel like I'm seeing you guys, but I definitely want you guys to see me. So, we get to know each other, we bond and all that great stuff. Right? So in the meantime, though, like I said, as I've been trying to kind of figure this out, I hope that you're able to hear me clearly and that the messages resonate. Keep in mind, I do read from the sun sign, although this is a collective, so whoever's meant to see it is going to see it. And let me know down below in the comments how this all resonates with you, okay? I am getting ready to set up a platform in order to be able to, if not a platform, an account, all that technical background stuff in order to set up to start personal readings. And all that information will be given in the description of the video box or in the About Me tab of this channel. But I will inform you of all of that once I have it all set up and running. All right, guys? So let's take a look. The Emperor is out. Before, one of the cards that kept jumping out was the King of Swords. So if we do see the King of Swords again, I'm just letting you know he was already out. But here we are with the Emperor, and look at that. We got a couple more. We have Five of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. Let me see what I have here, because I like when I do things and most of my stuff are in the right order, and I have a mix of both. Although most of my cards are upside down, so I don't know. Should I? I'm just going to reverse it this way. And yeah, I don't like reading reversals, but I do read them. We need them. It's just a part of the way things are. But I'm going to just leave it as is. The cards will come out as they need to come out, as it's meant to be. So we have the Emperor. So you may feel like that you're in this Emperor energy, embodying it, and you feel like you're on top of the world. You got control of everything. You're able to handle whatever comes your way and delegate the work as you see fit and whenever necessary, right? But there's and as you embody this energy, and we don't want those cards just yet. And as you embody this energy, I feel like it's so dark. Okay. Sorry, guys. As you embody this energy, it's also allowing you to pick yourself up and get out of the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles, in this case, normally if it's this way for this deck, because of the way the illustration goes, it looks like she's coming out. So you would be coming out of the Five of Pentacles. At this point, I want to say that you're out, because for me, what would make sense? Well, she's looking this way. It looks like she's about to fall out, come out of there. Or you're going through it, one of the two. And then you have the Knight of Swords. I feel like for me, it's like you're stuck in a Five of Pentacles mode, right? In the negative sense, where you're beginning to go through it, that whole dark night of the soul type of thing. And we have the Knight of Swords. So because you're going through the whole dark night of the soul thing, maybe there's something you feel like it's halting you. You can't really push forward like you want to. You're kind of stuck where you are. And even in the right side up position, the Knight of Swords stops himself. He's normally an active knight, but in this case, this knight is not active. He is actually stalled. He is thinking, meditating, in thought about what his moves are and possibly maybe even why. And he's not on a horse. He's got, I believe this is the raven next to him. Sorry. Yeah. A raven or a crow that is next to him. I'm not perfect with my birds. I do apologize. And we got the Ten of Cups at the bottom. So there's some sort of self-completion, right? Emotional completion, emotional fulfillment in some way, right? It could be in a relationship. It could be within yourself. I think it's more within yourself because we have the Emperor here, right? But anyway, so let me get back to the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, he has the bird here. He wants to communicate, but even the bird has stopped. It looks like it's either going to pick up, getting ready to fly away again, which means it's getting ready to deliver a message, or a message is getting ready to be delivered to you, or it could be that at this point in time there are no messages being delivered, and if it's in this position, there's absolutely no action going on. Nothing is happening. He's not really getting up, even as the lone wolf. So everything is at a halt right now. Complete halt. Communications of any kind that may be of importance to you. If you were looking to receive communication from the Emperor, that is at a halt at this point. It's just not happening. It could be you're going through this whole Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. I'm sorry, Dark Night of the Soul type of energy, or whoever you consider to be your Emperor is going through this. And let's keep going. Let's see. And please forgive me. I've been in such a funk, all right, that I've been so tired. Like, all I want to do is sleep. But, here we go. So I haven't been able to do the videos. I might do them, but it'll be late, and it'll probably be just for the last week of June. Or what I'll do is I'll just do July videos early, so you'll have them, a couple of days in advance, just to get an idea, a clear or sooner idea of what to expect come July. All right. So we have Four of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. We got two knights. So here everything is stopped. The reason for it stopping is because there's a need for a mental rest. There's a need for a break. Four of Swords, so that's all mind, communication. Maybe you just need a break. You need a break. Things are becoming overwhelming, and that's absolutely okay. There's no problem with that. We all need a break. Heck, I needed a break. I know I did. And I just couldn't really do much. But I'm able to concentrate and focus a little bit more on what it is that I need to do, We have the High Priestess, and we also have the Tower. So we got two major arcana cards. Because they're major arcanas, I'm going to move this over. I'm going to move this up. I'm going to move these cards up. As long as you can see them, I'm happy. Okay. So there is a need, there's a break because there's a need for you to slow down. Okay, gotta take things slow. In case you're interested, you got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Just behind that, you have the Four of Cups. So you're not settling for something. You're not settling for a love situation or something that, maybe you were once. Well, let's take a quick look. Oh, Queen of Swords. Ooh, girl. Or man. You cut that out. Seriously. And just in case you're curious, I was burning my sage. Let me tell you, this sage, it was a lot longer. I let it go. It's still, it's still warm. Yeah. I needed the sage today anyway. Just, I don't like to put my faith in objects, but I just feel like sometimes we need reminders. So for me, I look at these material things more as tools than as, whatever. It's all a tool. Everything's a tool in one way or another, right? To me, tarot is a tool. It's a tool to help us, to give us more of a focus on what, on what we're dealing with. And sometimes it can, open us up to things, to different points of views that we just haven't thought of before, or that we choose not to face, but we realize, gotta face them, otherwise we can't move on. So, anyways, with that being said, you do have a possible new opportunity because you don't feel, you became the Queen of Swords, and because of that, people see you, perceive you in a certain way. Yeah, you got the moon. You probably, so that you were in a state of confusion. The further back we go, the more further in the past we look into. So I don't really think it's all that necessary. I just think that with the moon being there and then the Queen of Swords, it's like maybe your judgment wasn't in the right places. You weren't really thinking or communicating, hence the need for the break and to slow down and to be before you move forward. You're eventually going to reach your goals because the Knight of Pentacles is basically the only knight that really um, achieves their goal. They're the ones who really get to the end, who complete the mission, right? Who get to the destination, whatever destination that may be. And that is in a material sense, in the 3D aspect. Okay. So, so there's that. So it may seem like, you're out of whack and you're wondering why. And then you have the Four of Cups and you just don't want to settle for something and you want a whole new beginning. And no, a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. I mean, oh, yeah, it is Ace of Wands. And I'm thinking Ace of Pentacles. A new beginning towards a new passion, a new avenue that you're very passionate about. And why not? So, yeah, you know what? No, okay. Four of Swords. If you haven't already, you're probably going to feel like you need that mental break. If you've already taken that mental break, that's fine. Um, this is probably more of just a confirmation of why you've been feeling the way that you do. But it's more about you taking your time to go in the new direction that you want. Now you have the High Priestess and the Tower here. So to me, this is more of like the Tower is you're getting breakthroughs, you're getting epiphanies. Epiphany is the big word that I'm getting. There's some sort of healing, some sort of, I want to say, emotional clearance. I don't know why, but if it resonates with you, hey, please let me know. I'd love to know. And if you haven't already, you've been receiving a lot, or you're going to receive, possibly through the dream state, excuse me, or through your meditation, through your prayer, through synchronicities and signs, through all of that, you're probably going to receive, your intuition is going to be heightened, right? And see, with this tower here, this tower has already happened. What it is that this is the healing part after the tower. So perhaps you were made aware of certain abilities. I'm getting the word abilities. And it shook you to the core, or maybe secrets, right? Because there's like the book of knowledge, so to speak, book of secrets or whatever. Because I know some people, they look at that as label it whatever they choose to label it. For me, it's the book of knowledge, right? The book is open for you to see. So the secrets, the knowledge is available for you. I think it's a matter of you taking it easy on yourself, really taking the time to start realigning yourself. If you've been out of sorts, it's time to realign. It's time to buckle down and get in tune with your intuition. Okay. There's information here that you need to know, and it will be shown to you, but you have to be willing to receive it. And when you do that, that's going to be able to help you to achieve that emotional clearance, emotional healing that you really need. You got a lot of water energy. You got the Pisces and you have Scorpio. So these are very intense, I don't see Cancer, but that's okay because I think that's a lot of water. So there's definitely a lot of emotional and intuitive things going on here. Okay. Um, and I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of what deck to use because I think we definitely need to clarify some of this. Um, but I want to make sure that this is all that I need to say. So you might find yourself, like you're paused. You can't move forward. Like you're trying to see past something and you can't. But that's okay because right now they want you to take a break and they want you to take it slow. With everything that's going on out there, I believe. All right. I'm going to go with the angel card deck. Getting that ready. And I can I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify each level. Although I really think the Four of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles is really what calls my attention. I think the Emperor energy, that's just your energy or someone around you, someone close to you. Let's see. Four of Swords and Nine of Pentacles. One more. Why are the Four of Swords and Nine of Pentacles here? We got a few cards. All right, so we're going to put that here. And we have, is there a way, maybe if and I want to play with the space too much because I don't want to, okay. All right. Yeah, I get very, I like things a certain way. I don't like all this messing around. But I have to because these cards are pretty something else. All right, so we're clarifying Four of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, right? So we know which cards we're clarifying. So I'm just going to put these here. We have Six of Earth, Nine of Fire, and Four of Earth. All right. So we have two fours. That's, two fours, right? Any other fours? No, we have two fours. So, maybe the number 4 is your number, or you've been noticing the number 4 around a lot. Usually 4 is like a sense of stability, union, especially if you think of the 4 of Wands. But we don't have the 4 of Wands, so I don't know if it's that. And also that, you have guardians, you're protected, the angels are nearby, that kind of thing, okay? I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm just trying to give you a quick summary here of the importance of the number 4. So, and taking that into account where, we've only gotten to 4 so far. One is a mental break and the other one is being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. All right. So you're taking a break. Well, first off, you have the Six of Earth, right? So the Six of Earth, you're usually pretty generous, or it's either you're generous or someone's been very generous to you, right? Nine of Fire, you're becoming very independent and defensive. Also, you're trying to protect what you do have. So I think you're being careful of who you're being generous with, right? And as a result, you're not letting your energy, we have pentacles. So this is definitely with money. In this case, you're not trying to, give your money away so freely anymore. You're trying to be more conscious of how you handle your finances, because you got a goal that you want to meet, okay? And you're trying to figure, like, it's almost like, what this goal is, obviously, because otherwise it wouldn't be a goal, right? So you have this goal in your mind and you're trying to reach it, and you need the finances, and so you're trying to um, discipline yourself and maintaining your finances and not giving it out, not being so quick or impulsive to spend it. And that is very important, right? And so I think that's what this is for. Like, give yourself a break on thinking so much about it. Just know that you're not gonna spend it. You're gonna be all right, and take your time to think about where you want to put your money, where you want to. I got the word invest, so wherever you want to invest it in, just do. I would say, like, do some research here and there, and just when you're ready to do it, you'll do it. But definitely, you don't want to give your money so freely, and I don't blame you. We're not in a state where money's coming to us when we please, right? At least not everybody, maybe. And with this whole situation, that with this pandemic, it is what it is, unfortunately, right? So now let's take a look at the High Priestess and the Tower. High Priestess and the Tower. Why are the High Priestess and the Tower here together? Oh, all right. One. We have release. Well, that's another major arcana. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. To me, that is the Death card, okay? So it's time for you to move on. So you're moving towards a whole new direction. So whatever you were trying to do before, it's just not working out. It's done. It's over. You want to continue in this energy, you have to go through another avenue in order to make it happen. All right. Can I get another card, please? We have Seven of Air. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So I take this in a couple of ways. It could be, number one, don't tell your plans to anybody. In order for you to have this emotional clearance, to become more in tune with your intuition, with your higher self, more spiritually aligned. And I think it's very important because, we need to be spiritually aligned in order to understand and to listen also to our intuition when it's telling us. Because we need to, remember I said the King of Swords kept popping out. We need to use our sense of discernment in order to be able to make the proper choices for us, right? We can't be worried about what everyone is going to say or what they're going to think, because they're going to say and think whatever the heck they want, no matter what the heck we do. That's just how it is. It's what it is, right? So don't worry about everybody else. You got to focus on what's best for you and yours, right? You may have a family. It may be just you by yourself. You got to do what's best for you during this time. And it's freaking scary. Absolutely. But we can do it. And I think this is another thing, facing those fears. I think that may be what that emotional clearance is, having to face our fears. And I think that's very important. And part of it, too, is learning to keep your mouth shut, not communicating everything, not telling people of every little step along the way. And I think that's very important as well. That's why we have the Seven of Air. You're going through this transformation. You're not really telling anybody about it because, frankly, they don't need to know. It's none of their business. It's your personal spiritual business, and who cares, whether anybody approves it or not. We're not looking for people's approval anymore. We're past that. Okay? We're looking for our own approval, for our better benefit. Now, seven of air. The other thing too is there's a lot more going on than what meets the eye. There's a lot more, in other words, there may be a lot more going on universally in a spiritual sense that we're not aware of. Maybe there's some kind of spiritual warfare going on that we don't know of. Be mindful of your dreams. Beware of your dreams. Your dreams will let you know. I know I had one not too long ago, so it's just a bit more of a confirmation for me on what I choose to do. Now, so because we don't really see what meets the eye, we need to make sure that we take the proper steps. Make sure you cover all your bases. So if it means that you got to stop something and move in a different direction, then so be it. Okay. All right. I'm not really like trying to like verbally like spank you guys or anything. I feel like I'm coming across so hard. It's not that. It's just I'm very passionate about this, and I really want you guys to understand that my intention is to help you, because we don't always have such encouraging, supportive people in our lives, and we have to look elsewhere. And if I can help you at least with opening your eyes a little bit more, opening your minds a little bit more, your perception, whatever it may be, then, and this is helping you, then I am definitely doing my job. I'm definitely completing with my intention, fulfilling what my intentions are and my mission, which is to help. I like to help. So I hope this helps to clear up a lot of things. I may or may not do the love readings. Like I said, if I don't do them, it's okay. I am trying to set up a couple of things, and not a couple. Well, yes, I am. I'm trying to set up a couple of things, but I'm also trying to find the best way, because I want it to be like like we really are having a conversation. All right, you guys. Well, you let me know how this resonates with you. I wish you guys the best of positive energies, and I will talk to you the next time. Bye.